York. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
No lie. Talking about Kanye's got exhausting, boy. The news cycle, that 48-hour news cycle.
Well, you
do this for a living,
and it's still going.
Yep,
Bro.
it's still there.
And you're deep in it. Yesterday, I didn't even tell you. Ebro, you hear that you might cost Kanye like $10 million?
I saw a headline or something. I don't even know what that means. Based on what?
Yo,
Sway.
snitches out here, man. Basically, the New York Post reported that because you in your interview, in your conversation, you said that he mentioned an opioid addiction.
Yeah.
The New York Post goes, oh, that's why he canceled his tour? Well, that might affect Lloyd's of London paying the insurance for the canceled concerts. We called them for comment.
What?
So that means the New York Post called Lloyd's of London like, yo, you know Kanye West, you know how you paid for his concerts that he canceled because he said he was sick? It was actually drug addiction. They could go back to Kanye and be like, hey, bro, we're not paying for those concerts anymore. That's your fault.
Yeah, but that's not necessarily why he was in the hospital.
I
You
agree.
don't know that, yeah.
I don't know that. He never told me
What
that.
do you say? If they said, sorry, Kanye, you owe us $20 million, do you go, my bad?
Yeah, because I've made you more than that.
You know what? You think he'd see it that way?
I don't care how he sees it, honestly. I ain't got it. Hope you do. And guess what? I know the family does.
Yeah, but guess what? If you come to Ebro and ask for $10 million, guess what you get?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Come to me ask for $10. Kanye called me yesterday, and he told me that he wants me to fly out and sit down and have a conversation with him. Remember he called the show yesterday?
Right at the
I
start.
love you, I love you, I love you.
I
Matter of
remember
fact,
it well.
I need help from the gurus. You know what? I need help from the
Whoa.
gurus.
Hey, yo, it's time for the guru, Shiny Culture and Rosenberg. And Laura, you know you are a beautiful queen. Ebro, don't ever play yourself. You're now a guru.
Wow, Ebro. Welcome.
Rosenberg the Guru at Gmail. Hi. I'm a 43-year-old radio guy.
Okay. I'm listening.
I've helped many artists be successful throughout the years and navigate controversies, support their music when it's good and when it's terrible.
Are you Angie Martinez? I'm a huge fan.
No, I've worked with her.
Okay. Oh. Are you Funkmaster Flex?
No, worked with him too.
Okay. I'm not sure I'm familiar with you, but keep going.
But for many years, I've been there for people. And now, someone who I've worked with since the beginning and known since the beginning of his career is one of the biggest artists in the world. And he's asked me to come to his offices and listen to his album and have a conversation about the controversial comments that he's currently having in public on social media.
You're talking about Kanye West.
The artist is Kanye West.
See, I knew it. That's what I said.
And it ain't no Ralph, though.
Now, we've talked periodically throughout all of everything that he's going through. But when this album was getting ready to roll out and I heard he was making music from the many artists of his that we support on my current radio station, I have made requests to come and meet with him and hear his music.
You've told people around him?
Anybody that I knew would return a call or pick up the phone.
Laura, these emails are very long.
I know, I gotta
Get to the point already.
What's the
tell people
question?
to edit.
What's the question?
Never got invited out to hear the music or sit with him.
Okay.
They've been
However, he did invite other media people out to sit with him. And I wasn't on that list, even though I made requests.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He didn't deem you important at the time.
No.
Interesting.
And so now, because of a conversation that happened, it was almost happenstance that we had a conversation on Sunday night that I then shared with the audience on Monday.
Yeah, it was happenstance.
It changed the trajectory of his release plan of his music.
Because so much noise came from it.
There was new information. So the previously recorded conversation that he had with Charlemagne and iHeart or Viacom or whoever might be dated. I don't know.
How, Sway?
Now he wants me to come sit and have a conversation. Now, I don't know if I should. And my program, Gurus, isn't made based on artist interviews. The popularity that we have in New York City and the tri-state and whatever population on social media and internet is not just based on who the biggest interview is. It's actually based on the personalities of the individuals on the program.
Yes. In fact, the show's doing as well as it's ever done. And you did just say on the air a couple of days ago, basically, we don't need you for interviews. That's not what we do. We've never had Jay-Z. We haven't had Kanye West. We haven't had Beyonce. We haven't had Eminem. We haven't had Drake. And the show's still doing incredibly well.
So why am I jumping on a flight to run out and record a conversation with somebody that wasn't thinking about me in the first place?
Well, that's interesting. Isn't that exactly what I said to you over text message yesterday? Almost exactly.
So I guess I wanted to ask the gurus. I wanted to ask the gurus.
Seems fairly simple.
What I should do, because Kanye and I have had look, booking him on Summer Jam.
Right.
But you're also skipping one little part of that. And we'll hear from the gurus on this. But we're skipping the part about he is saying things that you don't think are things one should play with.
Yes, which I've communicated to him and to everyone else.
And he's playing with very serious subject that you particularly care about a lot.
Yes.
Let's not lie. You talk about this stuff every day.
I wanted to ask about that because he said discuss controversies. What are these controversies?
All of that.
This is what it
everything.
is.
And also,
Everything.
I don't believe that anyone around him has challenged him about the way he thinks.
Some have to.
I
mean,
I don't know.
You telling me Scooter Braun, who is an outspoken person on these issues.
All of this is speculation.
Right.
Should I, and
I'm just saying he has to have said something.
800-223-9797. The way I think and the way I do my job is based on entertaining the listeners. Do the listeners want me to go and get this interview? And have this conversation? Do they even care about what Kanye has to say, or have they heard enough?
Well, I'm curious to what our listeners have to say about that also. But my question I have for you is, he didn't want you to be there. He didn't think of us, you, okay, at the time. Now he wants you to come out there because he saw how powerful your voice is again. He didn't know he was sleeping. He's awake now. Is Ebro running out to do an interview with Kanye in L.A. the same as Kanye running up in the lobby to meet Donald Trump?
Oof, why you gotta put it like that?
I mean,
That's what I'm asking.
Put it like that.
That's a stretch.
Or
Wait, hold on. What? He's not coming on your show.
That's a stretch.
Well, what did you say to Kanye? Why aren't you officially on Trump's docket? Why aren't you getting a meeting at the White House?
Well, because you're meeting with him about finances for Chicago and changing a city. That would be something that you would meet about.
What does Kanye want to talk to you about?
About music in his studio.
Where do people come talk to you about music?
Well, in their studio sometimes, or on my show. Like, I've done both.
But for an interview, usually it's coming
here,
into the radio station.
but I just flew to Miami to talk to Cardi B, and I flew to Atlanta to talk to Migos. I've done it.
Yeah, it's a little different, but yeah, sure, okay.
Or should he go and have these conversations that we want? We want answers.
Or should I hold the line and just be like, "Yo, fam, listen, I said what I say. You say what you say. If you want to come by the program, come by the program. But at the end of the day, where are these records at?" Like I tried to say to him when he called yesterday with the "I love yous." He was like, "I love you," and started singing Stevie Wonder. If you miss it, it's very entertaining. But the reason I asked him in there, I was like, "Yo, bro, can we talk about this music?" Is because through all of the controversies and things that we've disagreed with or loved about Kanye's behavior, his role has been to deliver music and, well, I guess fashion and content and things like that. Now he wants to jump into the socio-political foray. Is it foray?
Foray. You know, it's not. He's not doing it very well.
Star from the BX. Should I go to L.A.?
Nah, Ebro. You leave him right there in his scene from Get Out.
Sunken.
Because Conway is really goofy right now.
I need that as a drop. I need that edited. How she just called him Conway, please. Conway. Yo, we Candy and Conway. A match made in heaven. So she says no.
Quintana from the BX.
Yes.
What do you say? Should I go to L.A. and have this sit down with Kanye West?
No, Ebro, no. I will make him come down to the station. That's what I would do. If he's serious about the conversation and he want to conversate like that, I will make him come to you.
Now, Ebro, you asked him to come up, and what did he say?
He was like, "Yo, I got to finish these albums. I had no plans to come to
He's too
LA."
busy. He can't leave. He's too busy. He can't leave.
And I felt like he was being honest.
I mean,
Stop it. He's got time, bro.
I mean, he did announce all those projects.
Yeah, but you're telling me he's going to be working every minute between now till then?
I mean...
And he's not going to come here as part of the promo? He's got no work to do here?
I mean, promo's usually scheduled afterwards.
He's got a private jet, guys. His family runs the world, okay? It's not that hard.
The entire world. Joel from Brooklyn.
Stop.
Joel, should I make this trip to L.A. and sit with Kanye West?
I think you should go over there because he's not surrounded by people that will bring him down to earth. You get me?
I have a hard time. I have a hard time with that assumption.
That no one who's been there is smart enough to say, Kanye, you're wild and Trump's not good. Why are you saying this?
I have a hard time with that because remember, the premise of all of this conversation is based in Kanye wanting, A, the world to not demonize people they disagree with, and B, be a free thinker. So I'm sure there's some people in his life personally that disagree with him.
But you know, he did fire Scooter Braun yesterday.
Yeah, but they're best friends. I talked to Scooter as well.
So you don't think, though, that he's part of him wants to get rid of some of the people maybe who argue against him?
I think it's an organizational issue. It's about an organizational
Really? They're
thing.
having an organizational issue with a guy who randomly just goes on rants about... Wow, it's shocking.
Nick in Connecticut. Should I make this trip to Calabasas, California?
Nick?
Thanks, Nick.
Really destroyed the momentum there, Nick.
Yeah, we were really kind of like cruising along. I like the vibe we had.
Scott in Long Island, what do you say?
Yo, you should definitely go sample that music and have a good conversation.
Get on the plane.
That's a long
Get
flight,
on the
boy.
plane. It's Calabasas.
I've never been. I heard it's really nice.
Liz, I gotta tell
It's
you.
a rich town. Like it's.
I gotta tell you.
by the way, here's
5
a-
hours long flight, boy.
Well, and here's the
hottest
twist.
chick ever. 5
Here's
hours
the
long
twist.
flight.
Scott, he ain't even offered to pay.
Oh no, baby. Oh
Exactly,
no. What are you
exactly. He ain't
doing?
offered
Major
to pay.
mistake, Kanye.
It's a no-brainer. Don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
come on, fam.
real quick, I have something to give away, Ebro, but you didn't even ask Sean. I am curious what Shawnee Laura said, because you know my opinion. I seem a little bit harsh on. I'm curious to what they think, too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not paying, don't go. That's my opinion. I'm saying facts. Black facts.
I don't know, Ebro. I kind of want some clarity. I want to know more. So part of me feels like you should have this conversation. You think you should do it?
Yeah, guys, I'll be honest.
I want answers.
As my job of doing this program, I feel it's my obligation to go. Kanye West is an A-list artist.
Yes.
As my personal me, I'm hitting him with the biggest F out of here that I've ever hit.
But you're saying it out loud or no?
Yeah, F out of here. Like my personal, my spirit, my heart is like, I'm not taking time out of my schedule, my flight, and time with my family in the very limited time of free time I have to run across the country.
You're a big man, too. Those seats are very constricting.
You're not paying. I might, and if I do it last minute, fam, I might catch a middle seat. That's not happening. That's not happening. It's not happening.
But the type of conversation that you will have with him,
But
Ebro,
no, but we've
it's like these are answers that we
we've
need.
completely
we need
gotten
clarity.
Laura, I'm sorry, we've completely gotten away from everything. He is trolling for the sake of trolling. He's saying bad things that are negatively impactful on the world for the sake of hyping us for his album. It's corny, bro. We live in a dangerous time. We live in a time where people are literally dying in the street over color. Things are real out here, and he's
That's why I
playing with
want him to have the conversation.
He's
Ebro,
trying to
we
use
flew to Miami
Ebro.
to talk to Birdman.
Birdman wasn't doing terrible things to the world.
But
he said,
that's
"You want to come
why
stand
I
on my
need
Gucci rug."
answers.
That's a different thing, though.
Which we had to wear booties, by the way.
You had to go wear your booties and stand on a Gucci rug with Birdman. I was mad I missed it. It looked like a great time. The Kanye thing's amazing. Ebro could get epic content. It could no doubt be a big moment. But at the same time, is Kanye playing you to some extent? Yes.
Well,
You just have to decide you're okay with
We've
that.
already spent 3 days.
He already played us like a goddamn fiddle. You're right. Go, move out there. Be his personal.
Get an apartment.
Change the name of the station.